What's going on there, Leeds fans? It's Chris Twyman here from Drubbit TV. I'm just walking to my dad's place to watch the opening game of the season against Bolton away. I've got all my kit with me, my camera, tripod and stuff like that. I'm going to try and get the old man on the in the video, see what he thinks about everything. He has never done that before, so it might not be a great video, but we'll see. It's a nice summer's day here down in Ramsgate in Kent. Right down in the southeast. I don't know what it's like up in Leeds at the moment. It's probably not great. I know it can get chilly up there. Just kicked off and I have just arrived. Let's go.
Christensen making his bow in English football today, but he could have been here a lot sooner. He went to have a look at Manchester.
Leeds were pretty prolific in corners last season. It's been rolled towards Kalvin Phillips and it caught Bolton out.
Yay! There's a lot of space in the midfield.
Well, Roof's cross over the head of Wood. Alioski and Chris Wood. Deadly.
Yeah!
Beavers has lost his man for now. It's gone beyond him. Medine closing in. Bolton find their feet. Here's Hernandez. Chris Wood stretching out a boot. Wood gets to it, and Wood had the presence of mind to find Phillips. Well, Vival was almost caught. And the referee's pointed at the spot. It's a penalty for Bolton. Looking at the keeper. Here he comes, Lefondre. That's Hernandez.
So say no more, we just beat Bolton 3-2 away, lovely jubbly. I predicted before this game, on the way to my old man's, just at the beginning of this video, that we would win by 2-1, and other people were saying 2-1 or 2-0 or something like that, but we were 3-1 up at half time. That's pretty amazing. I can't remember another game that we scored 3 goals in the first half. So it really just shows how well we progressed in just this summertime. It's amazing. Hopefully we can keep this up. Obviously there are a few negatives, but let's just focus on the positives at the moment. Kalvin Phillips scored a couple of goals and it looks like his confidence is really increasing. Obviously Chris Wood got back on the score sheet after the summer period of being off, and it was like he'd never been away. The statistics of the match actually look quite even. Like Bolton had 47% possession, we had 53%, 10 shots to them, 11 shots to us, 4 shots on target for them, 5 shots on target for us, 6 corners to them, 8 corners for us. So fairly even, but to be fair, as you all know, it wasn't actually that even. I thought that we were much better than them over the course of 90 minutes. Everything about the first half was just almost perfect. Like the fans were singing, the play was fluid. It was every time we went forward, it looked very exciting. It looked like we was going to score. It just looked like we were dangerous. And this is going up against a side that last season didn't concede many goals. Bolton aren't used to conceding goals, and we just tore them apart for the first half. Throughout the whole game, the Bolton fans were pretty shite, I thought, and really, they didn't really say anything or sing. Most of the stadium was it wasn't empty, it wasn't packed at all. And considering it's the first game of the season, you would have thought they would come out in support of their team. Obviously not. But the away end was absolutely packed. They were singing, and it doesn't matter what stage of the game we were at. All you could hear was the Leeds fans, so well done for the guys that went there and were singing their hearts out. For those of you that didn't attend the match yesterday and you weren't on Sky Sports or you was other parts of the world, I streamed the match yesterday at my dad's place, which is highly illegal, by the way, so don't tell anyone, keep it on the download. But I put my phone up and I thought I'd just do it, and it was flickering a bit, so, but you know, if you want to get decent quality, then you must pay for it, alright? So don't moan about it. We only actually started getting into trouble in this match, and I wouldn't even say trouble because I didn't really feel that, even though Bolton scored 2 goals, I didn't really feel like they were going to score whenever they came forward. They weren't really a team that sort of scores from the front going through the middle. They looked more dangerous on the wing play, and obviously when they were putting crosses in. We only really got into trouble when we had the injuries, okay? So that's the real negative of the whole match, was the injuries. So first off, we had Berardi, okay? So Berardi was playing really well, and we know he's a great player, and he has been very solid for us over the last couple of years. It was a real shame to see him come off, and it looks like he was in a lot of pain, and I think he could be out for about 6 weeks. I mean, I don't know, I'm just guessing there, but we'll find out very soon. It'd be good if any of you know, leave it in the comment section below so we can all find out. And like I've been saying in other episodes, our backline, our defence is really good, but it's a bit thin. There's not enough players there that can fall back on if these sort of injuries or red cards or whatever happen. Lo and behold, it's just sod's law really that we had 2 of our best guys injured yesterday, and I think that's a great shame. So obviously Berardi's come off, and who knows how long he's out for. And we were really solid when those 4 were there and he was on the pitch. We were very solid. Then Pennington come off, and when Pennington come off, it just all started to feel a little bit shaky. It wasn't a big deal. Like, we still obviously held it through, and we won the game. But there was a chance that they could have scored an equaliser, and I think our defence was a little bit shaky at that point. They did get one back when Connor came on. He obviously gave away a penalty in the first, I think, 100 seconds of being on the pitch. But, that's just beginner's bad luck, we'll say. But, he held his own. He grew into the game as it went on. But I would say it was a shame that we lost those 2 guys, because I thought that the back line of Ayling, Pennington, Cooper and Berardi was really good, really strong. We had a solid back there, and then everything in front of them was just looking quality. Wildward had a it was okay game. I wouldn't say it was amazing. He definitely could have done better in that first goal that he conceded. But, it's his first game in the Championship. He needs time to grow into it as well. Overall, it was a solid match, and we were very strong. And, over the end of the match, yes, they came back into it. But really, I just put that down to the injuries. If we didn't get the injuries, I think we would have just absolutely dominated. I think we would have scored more goals, to be fair. So I really hope, those 2, Pennington and Berardi, can recover quickly and come back, because we really do need them. Obviously, Jansen's coming back soon, so he can fill in for one of them. But we really do need the defenders back. To ease our woes a little bit, we've just signed Cameron Borthwick-Jackson, who's come from Manchester United. But look, he's 20 years old. He's one of their young, bright prospects, apparently, someone told me. So I don't know whether that's true. I've not seen much of him personally, but a lot of people have said that he is quite of an exciting young talent. And at the moment, look, we can't afford to be choosy just because he's come from United. I wouldn't worry about it. Some fans will say, oh, fuck him, fuck that. But, the truth is, yes, he come from United, but he's only a kid. He doesn't know. He wants to just get in his career. I think he would be happy to build his career at any club at this moment in time, because he's only 20 years old. So, look, let's support him, and we do need him at the moment. If he can really be a good, solid signing for us for this year, then happy days. So all we care about is getting back to the Premier League. So it doesn't matter who helps us do that at the moment. Obviously, Radrizzani had an interview the other day, and he's actually come out and said that the playoff places are a minimum requirement for this season. He's not expecting promotion this season, but he is pretty much expecting that we're going to be this far away from promotion this season. So next up on Wednesday, we have the EFL Cup game against Port Vale. And I got to admit, whenever we was in League One with Port Vale, I always thought they was a guaranteed 3 points. So I think this is a guaranteed win. We'll go straight through the next round. So put all your money on Port Vale. 32 red. Don't forget to go on them. They're our sponsors, right? So, no, I don't endorse putting all your money down. I'm just joking. Only put down what you can afford. But Port Vale should be an easy win there. Any predictions? I'm going to go for 3-0. What do you guys think? And the comment of the week, there actually wasn't anyone sarcastic. There wasn't anyone that negative this week, which is a bit of a shame. I do like those because I like to pick them apart and have a laugh. But this week there wasn't. So I'm just going to pick out 2 people. The first one's from James Kedley. Is that right, James? Am I saying your last name right? I do tend to pronounce things wrong, especially from up the northern areas. James was commenting on my logic from last week when I said that because we beat Oxford United, but Middlesbrough only could draw against them, then that means that we're better than Middlesbrough. He said that because we beat Scumchester United in the FA Cup years back, doesn't logic say that we're better than Manchester? Well, I do completely agree with you, James, that yes, because we did beat them, that the logic says that we should beat them, but also they did play us again since then in the Cup, and they beat us, I think, 3 or 4-0 or something like that. And Michael Owen scored a couple of those goals. So logic states there that Michael Owen is a cunt. And the other comment of the week goes to a guy called Jack Tube HD. I guess your first name's Jack. Not sure what your last name is. I'm sure it's not Tube. but he's been commenting on my videos mostly every week. So thanks, Jack. But he's started a vlog now, and he just commented and left a link to that. So well done, Jack, for starting that. It can be quite difficult, and it certainly is quite time consuming. I do know how you feel, but good thing about Jack, if you go and follow him, is that you're going to get a lot more of Ellen Road in the shots, because he's actually from Leeds. I'm just from some shitty town in the southeast, and I tend to go overseas quite a lot. So you won't get so much Ellen Road. You get pictures of it, but they weren't taken by me. So go and watch Jack if you want to see more Ellen Road in the backdrop. If you just want to see a nice computer screen with a picture of the match, then follow me, or just follow both of us. So that's it for today. Look, we started off the season well. It's 3-2. We're already third in the table. If we can beat Bolton away, then we're probably going to be able to beat anyone at the moment. So let's just continue on. If you do like these videos, then please leave a like, comment and share it with all the Leeds United fans you know. All the games are coming thick and thin now. There's going to be a lot more videos and a lot more chit chat about it. It's going to be great. So let's all march on together, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.